Okay, welcome back, everybody. Guess what? I found my cotton rounds. Okay, so in the last video, I was going to show you my idea on how to felt using some unconventional ways. Okay, so I don't have any wool. I don't crochet. It's just too hard on my hands. I don't knit, but I do have cotton. And what I've done is I've all of these that you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these little tiny shreds, okay? I got out of one cotton ball. So I'm going to make a number 6, and I'm just going to shred this as finely as possible, because this is just a sample. I'm not using these for anything, and I want it to dry really quickly. And I was trying to figure out, how do you dye cotton without using RIT dye? Okay, because obviously RIT dye works, but I didn't want to do that because I just wanted to show a sample of how to dye things. There's like a ton of videos on how to dye cotton, even naturally, like using tea and all sorts of things. But I wanted to try it using food coloring. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do a wash test. This is use at your own risk. But if you're going to do something decorative, which I'm going to attempt to do, I mean, again, this is like, what, after 30 seconds of learning how to felt? So I really have no idea what I'm doing. But I just had something in my head, and I am going to go do it. Now, ordinarily, if I were doing a big project, I would put these on like a rack with parchment paper, because you don't want to stain your workspace. But this is plastic. It'll come up with a baby wipe or rubbing alcohol. But anyway, you don't need to spend a whole lot of money, but I just so happen to have these in my stash, and I made all of these colors. Well, I made a lot more with food coloring, and they're just little spray bottles. Love these things. And because I was able to make all those using just the primary colors anyway. But yeah, so red and blue make purple. Red and green make brown. Well, my kind of brown anyway. Yellow and red make orange, okay? And so then you get all these other little colors in here that are really pretty. So get yourself some food coloring if you just want to do a quick project that you're not going to wash, because I can't guarantee it's going to wash off or it's not going to stain something else. But I just saw this idea and I thought, well, this will be a quick way to do it. So let's see here. We have got six little swatches here of cotton, and I only shredded them first because, again, I want them to dry fast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these baggies, and I'm going to do it the lazy man's way, or the lazy woman's way. So this is either orange or yellow. I just grabbed something, so we will find out together. And I'm just going to spray this in here into the little baggie. Ooh, pretty. And then I'm going to squish it around because I don't want to waste my paint, you know. Oh, I should have thought of this beforehand. I'm going to have to unsquish these. Boy, okay, let's see if I can do it right the next time. Just by spraying in the plastic bag so I don't get my fingers all yucky. My nails are in such bad shape, I can't even tell you. So just ignore them. I've been crafting, and that's what happens. So anyway, just saturate your cotton ball, let it dry. Yeah, just take a hair dryer or your, you know, on low heat or something like that. And it should dry relatively quickly because these are super thin. So I'm going to leave this one here. Let's do another one in here and see if I can do it right the first time. So I'll put it in here and I'll keep it flat. And let's do, I think this will be orange. Sorry for the glare here. Ugh, I don't want to waste all this paint. But it is what it is. Okay. I'll pat that down. Of course, I'll take them out of the bag to dry. So you want to saturate them, and that's why I kind of squished them, because you can tell that, you know, it's not fully coated, but you're getting the picture here. Just kind of wiggle it around. Of course, the more paint on it, the more it won't dry. But I made these little spray things. I can smell the isopropyl alcohol. It wasn't water. It was alcohol, 92% at least. Not 70, because it won't do it. So basically what I've made with this food coloring is alcohol dye, alcohol-based dye, ink. And so it gets the job done. So, okay, well, that's a little bit better than the yellow, okay? So I may not make you watch all of these, because it's literally like watching paint dry. But I hope the glare is not too bad on this. I guess I'll watch it post-edit. And we will find out. And hopefully I won't have to reshoot this, because I have no reason to have this cotton, these colors. And I'm just gonna throw it away after this video, and after I test it with the felting. So this will be a two-parter. Yeah, let's see here. What else do we have? We have green. So basically, to make these alcohol-based paints, obviously you can put them in whatever little spray bottles you want, but a little goes a long way. So make sure I don't spray my desk like I just sprayed that. See, it's a good thing that I had it in a plastic baggie. Otherwise, it would have gone everywhere. And it's probably not really smart for me to be wearing a white sweater, since this is alcohol-based. It's not going to come out. And you could probably use alcohol ink markers too, now that I think of it. But those are very expensive. So anyway, to make these colors from food coloring and alcohol, it's just the desired color, the saturation that you want, but it's typically 6 to 7, maybe 10 to 12 on some of these inks of drops of this food coloring, to, if you're going to use these tiny little vials, to this much alcohol, because you want something on the bottom. You want space in order to shake it, that's what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm in frame with all of this. Oh my goodness, it's not coming out. Or is it? Okay, this is purple. So red and blue make purple. And you can pull up a color chart online. Just look up watercolors, color chart using primary colors. Those primary colors being red, blue, and yellow. And then you literally, why is the spring weird? Okay, you literally can make a lot of colors. Okay, so we got the purple. We got one more left, which should be red. But if you're working on a large project, ooh, I guess this one's orange too. Oh well, we'll have 2 orange. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. So, we got the yellow that I have to really work through. So we've got yellow, we've got green, blue, a lighter orange, a darker orange, which I was hoping to be red, and a purple. So I'm gonna let these dry. I'm gonna pause this video and stay tuned for part 2.